Give it to him. Let him have it. Fight fair, Tortuga. Fight fair.
Gordon, ration him for the Sharks.
Let's go, Gordon. Tortuga, show us his innards. Let him die where he lies.
Is he entitled to draw another breath?
No, Captain. I'm helpless. You're not a murderer.
Get up. On your feet. Head up. Try to look like a man. You're a filthy beggar, Tortuga. You know I despise slave traders. I've warned you before.
I've made mistakes, Captain.
Piracy is one thing. Trading human flesh is another. You've sold whole families into slavery, women, even children.
It's a rotten business, I admit.
I'm going to spare your life.
No.
With one reservation.
Name the medicine.
If I ever find you in the slave trade again, I'll send you sightless through this world.
You have my word.
You know what kind of man this is. Will you sail under his standard or under mine?
We're with you, Gordon.
I leave at once for my base on the island of Nueva Esperanza. Those of you who are so inclined, follow me to the longboats.
Never sail that.
Well, our time will come.
Nueva Esperanza. We're home!
Yeah!
Alto! Hem to starboard!
Aye, aye, sir.
Luana, prettier than ever.
Thank you.
Well, Bonifacio, how are you? How's everybody?
Fine, sir.
Good, good. Are the food supplies still holding out?
Yes, sir.
Has everything gone all right?
Well, sir,
Well, let's see what's happened to law and order while I've been away from this island. What's the charge?
he beats his sweetheart, Captain.
Where is she? You know how seriously I regard this sort of thing, don't you?
Yes, Excellency.
Then why do you do it?
It's sort of self-defense, sir.
What am I going to do with you?
Well, if I was you...
But you're not me. We'll just reverse the order of things. We'll let the woman beat the man for a change. Miranda, you're prisoner. Next case.
Drunk, disorderly, and molesting girls, sir. One particular young girl. My own daughter, Luana.
What have you to say, Luana? What did this man do?
He was drunk. He made a grab for me. Like this. I ran, he ran. We ran together. Me in front and him behind. I ran down to the beach. Then I couldn't run anymore.
And then what happened?
He grabbed me and he kissed me.
How many times?
once.
Just once?
I kicked him in the shins like this.
Hey! Aren't you ashamed of yourself, Pepe?
For being drunk and blowing up a gale. Maybe, sir. But for kissing that beauty, oh, Captain.
You know the laws of this island. Are you guilty or not guilty?
Begging your pardon, sir. But could I have just a little teensy-weensy bracer for my head?
I said guilty or not guilty.
Oh, guilty as hell, I reckon.
10 lashes. And, Bonifacio, when the sentence is carried out, give him that bracelet.
Captain, you're a real gent.
Satisfied with my decision, Luana?
Oh, yes, Excellency.
Good.
He's a filthy man. And he smelled of rum. Also, he was the wrong one.
Wrong one?
Some men could kiss me, and I maybe would like it. One man could kiss me, and I would love it.
Next case, Bonifacio.
Well, sir, the next case is a civil action involving the right of...
Captain!
What is
Slave's
it?
just been washed up on the beach, sir.
Is he...
Not 5 minutes, sir. He escaped from one of the slave ships. He wasn't able to tell us anything except they were Cuba bound.
From where?
He died before I could ask him that, sir.
Round up the crew. The Indomitable sails tonight.
Aye, aye, sir.
See that he's given a decent burial. Did you get aboard?
With my feet.
Somebody helped you. Who was it?
I cannot tell you. It's all my fault. I made eyes at him and he took me aboard.
I should teach you a lesson. Do you know that we may have a sea battle?
I will fight also.
You may get killed.
Oh, that's bad.
Well, you're here now. I can't pitch you overboard.
That's good.
Juan! Yes, sir. Take her below, have the cook fix something for her, and assign her to quarters.
After you, miss.
Juan, far from the crew's quarters, and far from yours.
Very well, sir.
Ship on the starboard beam! English slaver, I think, sir.
She's only heading south by southeast. Order the crew to battle stations.
Man your battle stations!
He's coming about, sir. Can you make him out? Afraid we're in for it. It's the Indomitable.
The Black Pirate?
Yes. He shows no mercy to the slavers.
Beat to windward! We have to keep a lot of water between us.
Send him a message. A loud one.
Man the starboard gun!
Ready the starboard gun!
Aim! Fire!
He means business, Captain. What are your orders?
Hold her steady. We'll give him a run for it. Get ready to return fire!
He's bearing down fast on us, Captain. I'm afraid we're no match for his firepower.
The Black Pirate. We can't be caught with this cargo aboard. Let's get rid of him.
Aye, aye, sir.
Ready! Fire!
them quickly.
Unlock our chains. It's a chance for our lives.
Heave-ho! That's nothing.
Dump them overboard. Hey!
Over the side with them.
They're dumping all the slaves into the sea. We'll end up the same way.
Go below. Get rid of the others.
He's dumping cargo to the leeward, Captain. And it looks like live cargo to me.
Slaves, poor devils. We can't use our guns. We'll slaughter any survivors. Orders! Man stations! Grapplers, stand ready!
What's going on below? Get the boatswain and his men to their battle station. Jump to it! Look to your matches! Ready! Fire!
I'm going to fight with you. For you.
Get back to your cabin.
I want to fight.
Get back, I said.
Oh!
Inside.
Quiet! Listen to me. There's a pirate ship bearing down on us. We'll have to fight him. But I have good news for you. The captain's ordered you all set free.
You're going to free us like you did our friends. Over the side, into the sea.
Quiet!
Have mercy.
It's mercy you want, is it?
I don't want to die.
Quiet.
Set us free.
I have a message for you, slaver, from all those you've sold into bondage.
I'm only following orders.
Then follow this one, you miserable pig.
You saved our lives, sir. We are grateful forever.
Where were you men embarked? From what port?
I don't know, Captain. We were marched for days and days with our eyes covered.
I'm only interested in the last embarkation point. That would be the headquarters of the slave traders. You're a chief, are you not?
Yes, sir, the Calhoun tribe, sir.
Ah, Gold Coast, right?
Yes, sir.
Make this ship fast. We're taking it in tow.
Come below, Captain.
He's one of the ship's officers.
Ah, good. We've got the bosun here. I want some information from you. Where did you load these slaves?
Begging your pardon, sir, but I wasn't carried on the ship's roster to divulge any secrets about the owner's business.
Who was the shipper? Give me his name. No? Give him a drink, a big one. He'll talk. Stretch him out. This craft's not long at sea. The hull's still dry. She can't be more than a few days out of her last mooring. You loaded cargo somewhere along this coast, didn't you?
He is a stubborn one, sir.
Maybe he'll have a better taste for seawater.
No, I'll talk.
All right.
I can't tell you much, sir.
I'll settle for what you can. Truthfully.
We're 2 days out of San Salvador.
Bound for what port?
I don't know for a fact.
You'll see your home port again if you tell me the name of the shipper.
I don't even know that. Except that he was a man with a patch over one eye and a cross scar on his forehead.
Tortuga. It's Tortuga. He's back in the trade again. And he's based on San Salvador. That's our landfall. Release him. Set your course. North, northeast, dead on.
Are we heading for San Salvador, Captain?
Yes, to flush out a vulture's nest.
How do you like my dress?
Oh, no. Is that what you stitched for her? Well, she can't go ashore in that thing.
I can't.
Of course not.
Well, then, you will buy me some dresses like the grand ladies wear, won't you? Huh?
Yes, when we reach San Salvador.
Oh, you look elegant. Like a grand gentleman from Spain.
No, from Cuba. Don Carlos Bastia.
Don Carlos Bastia.
Cuban plantation owner.
Beautiful, Senor Don Carlos. You look lovely.
You have a talent for making me feel absolutely ridiculous.
How could you be ridiculous if you're beautiful? Is beauty anything to be ashamed of?
Huh?
Attention, all hands!
Men, for your benefit, I want to warn you that while we are on the island of San Salvador, we are not pirates. For that time at least, we are respectable, law-abiding citizens. So there will be no playing fast and loose with the natives. Is that clear? I want every man spruced up as if he were a gentleman. Step smartly now.
Her Supreme Elegancy, Princess Armida Gurtardo de Gonzalez de Puerto Rico. How do you like me now?
Is that what you bought?
Didn't I choose well? Don't I look like the grand senoritas of the island?
My dear Luana, you look like nothing I've ever seen on land or sea.
You don't like my dress?
I think I prefer the sailcloth.
Well, I like it. And I think that I look even better than the grand senoritas.
Oh, dear Luana, don't envy the grand senoritas. Just remain always your sweet, uncomplicated, savage little self. Juan!
This list of guests for my daughter's coming out party will grow longer than the tax roll, unless we stop.
And there's still another name that might be added, Your Excellency. Don Carlos Bastia.
Don Carlos Bastia?
Yes, he's a very important plantation owner from Cuba.
Isn't he the one that's been seen in the company of a Creole girl?
Yes, Your Excellency. She is a very lovely girl.
Oh, splendid. And her figure is like... Your pardon, Excellency.
Mark him down. And I hope that he will have the good taste not to bring this creature.
Yes,
Father! Must I always remind you that it's time to dress?
Dress? For what?
The fiesta tonight. The fiesta of the dragon. You promised to take me.
No, my dear daughter. I promised to consider, and I have.
Well?
I've decided against it. The fiesta grows rowdier each year. It's not a fit place for you.
But I have planned on it. I missed it last year. We were away, remember?
Purposely. I like to avoid the spectacle. I'm afraid I must forbid you to go.
Father.
Now, Manuela, you've heard my decision.
But if you don't wish to go, I can get somebody else to escort me.
Oh, I should be delighted. Allow me.
You'll excuse me. My dear, I have a most important council meeting.
Manuela. Manuela, there's no use further trying to persuade your father. I know you're angry, but there's no reason
Are you a
to...
mind reader, perhaps?
Well, not exactly. But I am sensitive to the moods of one I love. You know, I could take you to the fiesta tonight. Secretly, of course.
Does my father's trusted aide make a habit of doing things behind his back?
You're severe, my dear Manuela. I do His Excellency no disservice when I seek the company of the girl I love.
I don't think he'd look with favor on your amorous intentions. And most certainly, his daughter doesn't.
Now tell me, what have you learned?
Not much, Captain. The mouths of the natives here are buttoned tight.
No trace of Tortuga?
Not a sign.
We know this is the center of the slave traffic. There must be some evidence, some indication of their activities.
I've got one clue, sir. Don't know if there's anything to it, but...
What is it?
There is an old tub. Could be a slaver hidden in one of the little coves nearby.
Maybe it's Tortuga. Get your men out along the coast, keep an eye on that craft, and then report back to me.
Aye, aye, sir.
And meantime, see if you can't make contact here with the slavers' agents.
Right, sir.
household if he knows that I aided you in this escapade.
It's so wild and primitive.
We must go back to the castle. Let's go.
Are you afraid, Rosita?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't be frightened.
Look, my fine friends, we're honored by the presence of the daughter of the governor. Wait, stay where you are, my fine lady. Look at these scars on my body. They were put there by the father's castle guard.
He was justly punished. He's a thief.
What? Do you hear that? Me, Mondo's a thief? Did anyone here ever know Mondo's to take anything that wasn't rightfully his?
No. Mondo's is our friend.
You're right. I have a right to revenge him.
All right, brave one. Let's see if you can manhandle a man as easily as you do a defenseless girl. Señoritas, I must compliment you on your speed.
And we must thank you for coming to our rescue.
And you too, sir.
It is not every day a man gets a chance to come to the aid of anybody as pretty as you.
You're still out of breath, señorita. Won't you sit down?
No, it's late. We stayed too long at the fiesta. We must go home at once.
It isn't safe for two young ladies to be out alone at this time of night. I will see you to your door.
That will not be necessary. We'll be safe now, and we know the way.
People who have shared such an exciting adventure shouldn't part so easily. You must let me see you again.
That's impossible. You have been very brave, and I hope you are also a gentleman.
Won't you at least tell me your name? Simple people have a simple approach to their problems. I envy them.
It's almost dawn. I must go now. Thank you again. I'm most displeased with your conduct last night, Rosita. I saw you kissing the servant of that strange man.
You saw him kiss me, Senorita.
Oh, but you made no protest, offered no resistance.
Oh, no, Senorita. I liked it.
You did? What will that gentleman think of me, seeing my companion so free with her lips?
Does it matter what he thinks? You said you were never going to see him again. You mean that, don't you?
Yes, most certainly I do. What is his name?
Which one?
Oh, your man, of course.
I didn't ask him.
You, Rosita, how could you kiss a man?
But I did ask whom he served. I thought you might want to know.
Oh, positively not.
I never know. You change your mind.
Oh, on simple things, yes, but never matters of this sort.
Then it's useless that I tell you. He's a very distinguished plantation owner from Cuba, and his name is...
What? Oh, you are really wicked, Rosita. I should reprimand you. But he was charming and chivalrous.
Do you mean to tell me you mauled, fondled, and kissed that little imp without finding out who she is?
I tell you, sir, after that first kiss, I didn't care who she was. All I knew was I had an angel in my heart.
An angel? Couldn't you have at least asked her name?
Oh, it didn't even occur to me to ask her, but at least I found out the name of her mistress.
Well, that's what I want to know, my man. What is it?
Manuela.
Manuela. Manuela who? What? What's her last name? Where does she live?
I don't know, sir. I know just that it's Manuela.
Manuela. Manuela. There are hundreds of Manuelas on this island. Hundreds.
Sorry, Captain.
You lamb crab. A dream comes into my life and poof, she disappears. Just like that.
Believe me, sir, I wish I could bring her back. Poof, like that.
Go away. Go away before I lose my temper.
Poof.
Excellency?
Thank you. And be sure that we're not disturbed. Thank you. Well, what's the news?
Our English slaver has been boarded by the Black Pirate.
The Black Pirate? If the Black Pirate's sailing these waters, he'll scuttle our trade. We'll be ruined.
No. No, we'll not be ruined if we have enough ships to protect our routes. That will be all, thank you.
It will take a whole fleet to protect us from the Black Pirate. I know the man.
We'll have a whole fleet when I am governor of San Salvador.
When? How do you propose to pull it off?
With your help, of course.
What do you expect of me?
You will stand ready to shell the castle from the sea if my initial move fails.
You're too smug about your plans, mate. I'd like to have a hand in anything I can't see from stern to bow.
Very well. I plan to marry His Excellency's daughter.
Is she agreeable?
It doesn't matter. My plan is foolproof. After the wedding, the governor will meet with an accident. My status as son-in-law will simplify the mechanics of ascendancy. All of this, however, depends on one vital factor.
What's that?
Money. To grease the palms of the corruptibles surrounding Don Pedro. But we need more slaves to sell as soon as possible. There's a very rich Cuban plantation owner here. I have a feeling he'll take all we can supply.
You'll have the slaves.
Where are you going to find them? You haven't time to ship from the Gold Coast.
I have another source. Close at hand.
Good. And I don't want to see any of your men ashore in San Salvador until they're needed.
As you say, Governor.
Senorita, what a pleasant surprise. We meet again.
Surprise? You've been watching for me.
Your honesty is refreshing. I'll match it. Yes, I have. I assume you liked riding, so I've been watching every lane on this island.
Clever. But why waste your time?
Oh, I'm well paid for my time now. You look lovely, senorita.
Oh, thank you. But I don't ride looking for compliments.
Won't you tell me who you are?
I might, if I were interested in knowing who you are. For the present, I am a girl you met by accident. And your manner of renewing the acquaintance is most indelicate.
My manner may be at fault, but my intentions are not.
Exactly what are your intentions?
Since this may be the last time I ever see you, this, for the moment, is my intention.
Disappeared like mist.
I saw them.
Come on! Tortuga signal! Back to the boat!
I told you. No! My carcass!
Must be more. Through there. We've got enough cargo. Come on! Hurry up!
How much for the seascape?
This is a treasure, senorita.
Pass him by. He's an old fraud.
Have you ever seen such color, such balance, such charm? I'm sure it would look delightful in the beautiful senorita's boudoir.
That painting will make a sailor sick. The ship carries enough sail to drag a fleet. The craft tacks in the wrong direction. The water's too calm for the breeze that's blowing. And there's not enough wake for a ship making headway. If it has any value at all, this will cover it 3 times over. Thank you. May I, with my most sincere compliments?
Oh, no.
Oh, please accept it.
Oh, I'm grateful. Are you a sailor or an artist?
Well, the distinction is not entirely accurate. Sailing is an art. No, I am a planter from Cuba. My name is Carlos Bastia. And yours? I know the first name is Manuela. What is the second?
Manuela.
Manuela?
You're stammering.
It's your fault. You take away my powers of speech.
Oh.
I'm a bit shy at times, really. Besides, I have a problem. I have an invitation to a ball at the governor's castle tonight, and I don't have a dancing partner. I would go gladly if you go with me. Oh, please. You could save me from dying of boredom.
You expect to be bored?
Oh, yes.
The governor has a daughter.
Good for the governor. Please, you must come with me.
Oh, I wouldn't think of such a thing.
Why not?
I know my place.
I know where your place should be, beside me, and the devil take the snobs at the castle.
Bravo. I can't promise to go to the ball with you tonight, but I do promise to see you very soon. Give my regards to the governor.
We've arranged everything you've ordered. It's all ready.
That's right, Captain.
Everything's ready.
His Honor Justice
Ferruccio Bellarita Iacuna, a Grace Donna Maria Felita Peradia y 60. Don Carlos Bastia, señorita Anida Lotardo de González y Puerto Rico.
Señorita Manuela Cortés de Castilla.
The governor, my father.
Doña Anita Lotardo de González y Puerto Rico.
It's time to start the dancing.
Of course, my dear. I'll be back.
Please, will you dance with me?
Yes, later, Anita, later.
Our young ladies are very difficult, senor.
Shall we shed a tear together?
Well, I think it would be better if we laugh together, don't you?
My night will be lost if I can't dance with you.
Then consider your night lost. My dances are all committed.
May I have the pleasure of this dance?
What?
May I have the pleasure?
Oh, yes, thank you. Later.
Oh, I'm sure there are great demands on them, but isn't a simple adjustment possible, at least for one dance? One?
You have no right to make demands on me. And besides, you came with a most striking young partner.
I'm sure you'll recall I asked you to be my partner for the evening. But what was it that you said? Oh, yes, I wouldn't think of such a thing. I know my place. So you refused me.
For good reason. I'm not accustomed to making commitments to men that I meet by accident.
But if you had told me who you were, I could have guided accordingly. Please, won't you reconsider and grant me the pleasure of the next dance?
I'm sorry, Senor Bastia, but...
I believe that this is our dance.
Yes, our young ladies are difficult, but they usually come around in time.
They differ little from girls the world over. The game they play is instinctive.
I take that as the opinion of an expert. You traveled extensively, I judge.
I move about, yes.
You're from Cuba?
My plantations are there.
Cuba. Yes, I must go there someday. It's a lovely island, I'm told.
Lovely, but in my work, we have our problems.
Problems?
Labor problems. Our plantations are desperately short of hands.
Is that what brought you here to San Salvador?
I suppose labor is abundant here. And very cheap labor, I've been told.
I think we should have a little talk privately, senor. Will you retire with me to the salon for a soothing drink?
Delighted.
To your good health, senor.
Thank you.
When you speak of cheap labor, senor, you raise a point that's most sensitive to the government of San Salvador.
I'm sure it is.
The governor is determined to wipe our island clean of the slave traffic. He's most disturbed about the situation. I am the official selected to do the job.
I imagine your task will not be an easy one.
The slavers are very clever. We know that they have their headquarters in one of the waterfront caves. And we suspect that their principal agent is a man named Corral.
Corral?
Corral. He's a Peruvian. He operates under our very noses. And yet we've never been able to get a clear-cut case against him. As a matter of fact, he moves like quicksilver.
That's very interesting.
Enter.
His Excellency the Governor requests your presence.
Thank you. Should the slavers contact you, senor, the government would be most grateful if you would so advise us.
Rest assured, the government will be advised.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. You understand the arrangement, senor. I must take extreme care to guard your merchandise.
I quite understand, Senor Corral.
You will have the gold with you when we go to the cave where the slaves are hidden.
I'll hand it over as soon as I inspect the, merchandise.
You will find everyone sound of limb and fit to do your bidding.
Good. And now I must go.
I look forward to our meeting tomorrow.
I assure you I do too. You don't know how happy this contact has made me.
Thank you, senor.
You are most welcome. And now good night.
Good night. They should be here by this time.
Trust Corral. The terrain is rough and the traveling slow. He'll be here.
I'll be glad to get them off my hands. They're the most troublesome lot I've ever handled. The Black Pirate is too soft a governor.
Look, here he comes now, and with the Cuban pigeon.
Blood of 1,000 devils.
What's wrong?
Is that your rich Cuban planter?
Yes.
Do you know who he is?
And his name is Don Carlos Bastia.
The Black Pirate. You've led him right to us.
Now be calm. Be calm. Have you forgotten that he carries a king's ransom in gold on his person? Now we can take that gold without turning over a single slave.
What gold? He comes with steel in hand.
Yes, but we can turn that to our advantage.
And I can settle an old account.
Yes. Come now, he mustn't see us here.
Here we are, senor. Follow me. I must say you are a very good horseman. The journey's a rough one. Get up on your feet. Here they are, senor. Get up! You see? Young, healthy, strong, sound. Well? Come here. Hurry. Show the gentleman your teeth.
I'm satisfied.
Back in line.
I'll take the lot.
Not quite so fast, mate. Don Carlos Bastia. What a grand gentleman. Quite a disguise.
Tortuga, you haven't learned anything yet, have you? Still working at your filthy trade, huh?
And doing well. It's good business. Look, I've got the Black Pirate's own subjects. Now, I've got the Black Pirate himself.
Master the crew of Indomitable!
Out! Get out! Hurry!
We'll square accounts now.
No. Wait. He can serve me better alive. And I can add to my prestige as captor of the Black Pirate. You'll not have to waste much time deciding the fate of this fellow, Your Excellency. He's known and hated throughout the islands as the Black Pirate.
I'm hated by you and your slimy kind. This man is the leader of the slave traffic based here on your island.
You hear how he raves, Your Excellency?
You'll not help yourself by slandering trusted members of my staff.
Your trust is misplaced, Excellency. This man is a vulture, trading in human misery.
Silence!
What's happening? Of what is this man accused?
This is the Black Pirate, alias Don Carlos Bastia. You're fortunate, my dear Manuela, that he fell into the trap I set for him before you fell into his hands.
I meant you no harm. On the contrary,
But you did deceive me.
I had to conceal my identity to root out the source of the slave traffic.
But you are a pirate. You don't deny that.
If fighting slavery is piracy, then I don't deny it.
You're indebted to Romero, my dear. This man might have caused you great suffering. How will I dispose of this case? As the captor, you have the right to suggest.
Hang him. Tomorrow morning in the public square.
Take him.
Who's there?
Open! It's your father.
Father, you here? What happened?
I will explain later.
Gordon has been arrested.
We must save him. We must save him at all costs.
Will you spend all the night in the garden thinking of him?
I've been a fool, Rosita, to let myself be so easily deceived.
But he's so charming.
He'll be dead in the morning.
Yes, and his accuser will go on living and deceiving everybody around him. What a pity.
You mean Romero?
He's the one who should have the appointment with the hangman.
You must not talk like this, Rosita. Romero is a government official. You could be accused of treason.
Oh.
What are you doing here?
I want to talk to you. You must listen to me. I don't know your feelings for him, but I do know he loves you deeply. You can't allow him to die without doing something to help him.
What can I do?
Talk to your father. Tell him how greatly all of our people love him. Oh, please, Senorita, please. If he dies, all of my people die with him.
How can a pirate command the affection of so many people? Why? I don't understand.
Because he was a slave himself. His family was very important in Cuba, but he protested against an unjust law. He was seized and sold to the slave traders. Now you can understand why he devotes all his life to wiping out this dirty traffic.
Yes, now I understand.
The night guard is making his rounds.
You'd better go now.
First promise me.
Go now. Luana came to see me.
I think our best plan is to take Bonifacio, Luana, and the rest of our people back to Nueva Esperanza. After we put them ashore, we'll hunt down Tortuga.
Ship adrift on the port bow!
Looks like a Spanish ship, Captain.
That's strange. She looks abandoned. Pull alongside.
Helm to port!
Lower the longboat.
Aye, aye, sir.
Too late. They must have seen us first and fled. Search below. Look around on the bridge.
Captain, he's still alive.
There may still be a chance to save him. Take him aboard the Indomitable.
The same below, Captain.
Have these poor souls buried at sea. And then take the ship in tow.
Aye, aye, sir.
Why do you insist that I come into this filthy place?
Your father knows. I wanted him to hear firsthand.
This is utter nonsense, Father. I don't like it.
Patience, my dear. A serious charge is being made. I want to check it on the spot.
Please. Who struck you?
It was a woman, sir.
Would you recognize this woman?
Yes, sir.
Who was she?
Your own daughter, Excellency.
Manuela, how do you explain this?
It would seem that your charming daughter was in league with the Black Pirate and aided him in his escape.
Preposterous.
It's true, Father. I helped him escape. I think you made a great mistake condemning the man before you heard his story. He is the actual head of the slave traffic on this island. The Black Pirate is willing to come before you, and he's ready to give you a complete picture of Romero's treason.
I'm afraid I will have to investigate the matter completely. And I order you...
I am afraid that you won't have a chance to investigate anything.
What does this mean?
It means that these men and the rest of the palace guards are taking their orders from me from now on, and that your father is my prisoner. Lock him up.
How dare you! Take your hands off my father! You'll hang for this, Romero.
You're a stubborn child, my dear Manuela. You still can't realize that your father's power is broken and that I now govern San Salvador Canyon. Take the young lady to her chambers, treat her well, but post a guard. And see that she behaves herself.
I owe my life to you, gentlemen. It's a debt I will carry always.
I'd be grateful if you tell me who you are and what happened aboard your ship.
Permit me. Felipe Ortiz y Contreras, plenipotentiary to His Majesty, the King of Spain.
Your Excellency, could you describe the pirate skipper for us, Excellency? Is there any way you could identify him?
I heard one of his men call him Tortuga.
We know him, Your Excellency.
It's unbelievable that a human being could be so monstrously cruel.
Did you notice the direction he sailed after he left you adrift?
Yes, northeast.
That's our course after we land our people at Nueva Esperanza. Lay on every bit of canvas we have. We must make headway fast.
Yes, sir.
You're very kind.
Gentlemen, I have called you all here to impart some very distressing news. His Excellency the Governor has disappeared.
Disappeared? The Governor? How extraordinary.
It's incredible.
Can you explain the circumstances?
I can give you very little information other than the fact that His Excellency's disappearance coincided with the escape of the Black Pirate.
Then you suspect foul play?
I believe that he is being held as a hostage to ensure the Black Pirate's safety. As acting governor, I have already issued an edict ordering the immediate apprehension of this pirate, dead or alive.
Romero's pigs put their snouts into everything. You must eat it once while your food is still hot.
I can't eat.
Oh, you'll help nobody by making a skeleton of yourself. Your body is losing its curves.
Rosita, you're less guarded than I am. You can get out of the palace and get a message to Gordon.
How can I find him?
Remember he spoke of the island Nueva Esperanza. Maybe you can reach him there. Are your knuckles so sensitive that you can't knock before entering a lady's boudoir?
Oh, my knuckles are quite calloused, my dear Manuela. But the times are sensitive, and I must know what's going on everywhere. You may go.
Only my mistress can dismiss me.
Give her orders. I wish to speak to you alone.
Go, Rosita.
May I sit down?
You will in any case. I'm in no mood to extend any sort of invitation to you.
Your haughty attitude is very stimulating, my dear. I had hoped to be able to talk to you quite calmly and reasonably, but now I see that I must come to the point without any polite preamble.
What do you want?
What I've always wanted from the very first time I laid eyes on you. I want to marry you.
Under different circumstances, I would laugh in your face, but now it's just ridiculous.
I think you'll see the logic in it when I remind you that your father is my prisoner.
And you're offering me the alternative of marrying you or seeing my father killed?
You're shocked, my dear. Well, I can understand your feelings, but you see, I am not overly sensitive in matters that concern me personally.
The people of my father. They would tear you limb from limb.
Such things can be explained to the satisfaction of the people.
My father would rather die than to see me married to a creature like you.
Well, I'll concede there may be some truth in that. But are you willing to have him make such a sacrifice? I'm sure you're not. However, I won't press the matter further now. I'll give you time to think. I'll expect your answer by sundown.
Don't cry. I'll leave tonight for Nueva Esperanza. I'll see the Black Pirate.
I have talked to your people, and there is no doubt of their affection for you. I think you have done a remarkable job in administering their affairs.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
And I shall so report to His Majesty. Perhaps there is some way you can continue as you are, under the protection of the crown.
Rosita. Excuse me. Rosita, why are you here? What's happened?
Romero has seized control of the government. He has locked on Pedro in the castle dungeon and has demanded that my mistress will marry him or he will have her father killed.
What has he done with Manuela?
Confined to the castle.
You say this man, Romero, has seized control of the government?
He serves as acting governor now, but if he marries the governor's daughter, he will have full power.
San Salvador is a crown possession. No man can assume powers not delegated to him by the Spanish throne.
I must go to San Salvador as soon as possible. Both the governor and my mistress are in grave danger.
See that His Excellency's ship is manned by a skilled crew. We'll need both ships.
Aye, aye, sir.
Don't worry, senorita. Romero will not have a chance to carry out his plans. Come along. We'll take you back to San Salvador with us on the Indomitable.
My friends, in accordance with the decision of the Council at a meeting just concluded, the gubernatorial powers of this island now rest in my hands. I am happy to announce that according to the wishes of Don Pedro, the man under whom I have served for so many years, that his daughter Manuela and I will be joined in marriage.
It's not going to be easy, sir. Romero is strong. He rules with an iron hand.
We have some iron at our command, too. Signal Don Felipe's ship. We'll weigh anchor and move in on the castle.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now, gentlemen, we have a job to do.
Remember, the next few minutes determine the fate of your father.
It's the Black Pirate! We're being bombarded by his ships!
Take this lady to her chambers. I don't care how you do it, but stop that man. Damnation! Can't you men concentrate your fire on those ships? Fire!
Ready! Fire!
pirate here.
No? Well, there's another way to hold him. Follow me.
Over the walls! Over the walls!
Where are we going?
Come with me.
The senorita Tortuga Romero have taken her.
Don't talk, Luana.
They dragged her to the cave on the beach.
That cave leads to a hidden cove, sir. I think that's where Tortuga's got his craft hidden. He'll take Senorita Manuela aboard his slaver, and they'll be at sea in minutes, sir.
Gordon, I want you to save her. She loves you almost as much as I do.
I will slip aboard astern to try to take them by surprise and protect Manuela. You move your men to the opposite side of the promontory and be ready for the assault on my signal.
Aye, aye, sir. All right, let's go.
I'm not interested in the settlement of a feud between you and the Black Pirate. I'm only interested in regaining my position as governor of San Salvador.
And I'm not interested in your personal affair with the girl aboard. Remember, the only reason that she is aboard this craft is because she offered us protection from assault by the Black Pirate.
I don't like your attitude, Tortuga. I don't like the manner in which
you don't like. I've done everything the way you wanted it done. And here we are in my own ship, with nothing better than a skeleton crew to man it.
All right, then, what do you propose to do?
From now on, you and everybody aboard this craft are taking orders from me. We're going to set sail for my island base. I'm going to organize a pirate army for a fresh assault on San Salvador.
And what if you succeed?
When I succeed, I'll be the man with the fiddle in my hand. I'll be the one that'll play the tunes. And you, my good friend Romero, well, at least you'll have the governor's daughter. Do we understand each other?
I understand you.
He's starting to board her right now.
Manuela. Manuela.
Gordon, I knew you'd come.
Manuela, are you all right?
Yes, but I'm so frightened.
Don't be, my love. I'm here now.
Ahoy, the masthead! Come on down and have a drink!
Gordon. Oh, dear God, protect him.
Who will offer me a drink?
The Black Pirate! On guard! On guard! Alarm! The captain is aboard the slaver! Let's go!
My contempt for your skipper. Tell him to show his face and greet his last day on Earth. gentlemen.
Seize him.
Oh, banker! Unfurl old sails!
Are you going to let this one man take over your ship? What kind of a skipper are you?
Don't worry. Hurry!
Don't let him get away! Kill him!
She's setting sail! They're moving away from us! Hurry! He sliced her wings! We can overtake her!
Don't touch me.
Be quiet. Be
Let
quiet.
me go.
Come with
Let
me.
me go.
Manuela.
This time, Tortuga.
Captain, here's Romero.
Gordon!
Stop. No one move, or I'll blow us all into oblivion. Well, my friend, our fortunes change now, don't they? The situation is in my hands now. There's not much you can do to help yourself or any of the men aboard this ship. I'll destroy all of us, unless you do what I tell you. There's not much you can do to help her, is there, Gordon?
What do you want?
I want you to take your crew and clear this ship, and don't try sailing after us, or this girl will die. Well, we'll all be blown to bits now in a few seconds. What kind of men are you? Where are your guns? Are you gonna die because the black pirate is too stubborn to save your lives? Well, save your own lives while you can. Heave him overboard.
Save yourself, Gordon! Save your men!
The fuse is getting shorter. You better speak up. There's not much time left.
you my blessing.
And I should like to add my blessing in the form of a statement on behalf of my sovereign. It's my pleasure to advise you that any citation existing against you is hereby void. You will continue to govern Nueva Esperanza under the protection of the Crown.